A man providing is the bare minimum. Look at how many roles a woman carries. She works, she cooks, she cleans, she takes care of the children, she manages the home, she supports him emotionally, she's intimate with him, and she's still expected to look her best every day.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at single women just losing their minds. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you check out the members area down below if you are interested in more weekly videos, and let's just jump right into the video.
The year of 2026, if you insist on having a man in your life, he needs to be doing backflip super somersaults through hoops to be in your life.
Why would any sane, self-respecting man put himself through that? Why would they do backflips to be in a relationship with a woman who obviously doesn't respect him as a man?
There's no more compromises. There's no more 50-50 relationship. What the fuck is that? These men are scary. They are scary.
If these men are quote-unquote scary, then why would you expect them to bend over backwards for you?
Some men are. But you know what's even scarier? The fact that there's a lot of women out there that seem to think that all guys are the same. That's terrifying.
Oh my God, we need reform right now. We need reform.
Right. I agree. And I think it should start with a lot of guys staying purposefully single until some of these women out there remove their head from wherever they have it stuck, thinking that they're God's gift to humanity.
Modern women reformed dating into a transactional humiliation ritual for men. That didn't go so well since a lot of guys have just opted out and decided, you know what, they're not going to deal with it.
So, what is it about dating over 40 that makes me want to participate, but also not?
I want a man. I need a man in my life. I don't need to be independent. I want to be taken care of in any way.
I just want to be a natural feminine woman. My purpose, my job on earth, my calling in my soul. I long to find somebody who will protect and provide for me while I bear children for him. I shouldn't have to explain that to every single person that I say this out loud to.
That became her goal the second she realized that being independent required actual work.
I'm just curious if there are any other women out there in their 40s who are fighting the urge every single day to keep from just burning everything down.
I have no purpose in life. I'm too old to have children now. I would kill to have a purpose, to be needed by someone, for someone to share with me something that's happening with them, or for me to be.
What a lot of women don't seem to realize is that their best asset is their youth, fertility, and femininity, and they actually just waste it far too often.
In someone's top 5 people, and I'm not. I have nobody, I have no reason to be alive, and I don't want that. I want someone to think of me in the morning or before bed, or just if they're near where I live or whatever. I want to be someone's priority.
The tragic part is she's going to be feeling this every day for the next 30 to 40 years while on her own.
Hey y'all, check this out. Is it just me, or does it seem like it's a feminine dominance of males? Like it's like an apocalypse, and all you see is this. All you see is emotionally unstable men that don't take accountability. What happened? How did this happen? It was just me. Like, what is going on?
It takes a lot of nerve for modern women to say that men are emotionally unhinged lunatics.
No. Is it just me? I just know it ain't just me. If it's me, I'm gonna really be crying. Cause that's all you see is feminine acting men. The apocalypse is here. And I know it's real, because I got friends.
If we are in some sort of an apocalypse, it's one that was created thanks to a lot of modern women's demands.
So we always hear women complaining that men lie to get into their pants. But the thing that women fail to mention is that women also lie but they lie to get into relationships. And that's the reason that a lot of women can't keep a man, because eventually the guy ends up finding out what type of woman that woman is. And what I find so funny is that same woman that will complain and say that men have used her for XCX is the same type of woman that will lie to get into.
Those are the very same women who will scream that her past doesn't actually matter anymore.
Relationship. She'll lie about not having cheated in the past. She'll lie about her body count. She'll pretend to be a good girl. And obviously the guy's gonna end up figuring it out. Even if he does get into a relationship with her, that's usually why these type of women can't keep men. But I'm just tired of hearing this narrative of just pointing all the fingers at men as if women do no wrong.
That's what happens when you create a world where women are expected to be worshipped.
Here's the thing. Women used to just be able to exist. My existence is enough. However, these days, we are running companies. We look good. We fuck good. We smell good. We can raise kids. We can take care of families. We are educated. What? Why are we are giving birth. We are doing it all. We are literally doing it all. Let's go back to the times when women used to be like, oh my God, I need my man. I need my man. But what do we need?
There is no going back to those days. Modern women did far too much damage to actually go back.
That you guys offer. Your weak ass, feminine ass energy, your gay ass link ups with your boys, y'all not going to therapy. Like, so when a woman is like, obviously you should protect and provide, that is bare minimum. Bare minimum. Okay? We know how to do it all. We shouldn't have to, though. I can do it all. I can do anything I put my mind to, but I don't want to. I want to sometimes I just want to be a fairy. But on what planet can I be a fairy when the men these days, they want to be fairies too?
If she can really do it all, then she has no right to be whining that men are not good enough for her.
So I just got done mowing my lawn, and let me tell you, I need a man. Like, seriously, I need one.
I specifically need a man to go to the mechanic with me.
I need a man. There's nothing like having a man around that wants to protect you and provide. I love that for me. I need that.
It's always, it'll happen when the time is right. It'll happen when you're least expecting it. I'm tired of being rejected. And this is in every facet, like not even romantic relationships, which, by the way, what the
They don't want a man in their lives. They just want an indentured servant who pays them.
fuck? Why am I the only one left out? I feel so rejected in every corner of my life right now. Fucking new moon, full moon bullshit. I don't know what's happening. What the actual fuck? Like, don't tell me any of that shit. Like, it's gonna happen when you least expect it. It's gonna happen as it's meant to be.
What exactly is she doing to make herself desirable to the men who are always rejecting her?
Why is it that every time I find an actually masculine man, he ends up being a walking red flag? Like, I swear I either date a guy and he's just wanting to be chased and is a total princess and insecure, so unattractive, or I actually find a guy that's super masculine and like has all the traits that I want, but then he just ends up being a walking red flag. Like, where's the in between? I'm not trying to seek out these like red flag men. It just so happens that the only masculine guys I can find end up being total fuckboys.
There are tons of masculine men out there. None of them want anything to do with her.
It's so disheartening. Like, where are they? Where are you guys? I don't want to date the insecure little Miss Princess boy. I also don't want to date the guy that knows he's that guy and knows he can get any girl and acts like it. You know what I mean? Like, I just want a masculine, attractive, caretaking, successful king who's ready to commit and not date 50,000 women. Apparently that's too much to ask for, though. Like, oh my God.
She wants a man who simply does not exist. She's definitely asking for far too damn much.
You're not his savior. You're not his mommy. You're not God. If the guy that you like, not courting you every single day, is not sending you messages, literally showering you with his love languages and your love languages to show you how much of a dream girl you are to him, you are not his person. If you were Beyonce, if he had a chance with Hailey Bieber, if he freaking saw Jennifer Aniston walking down the street and he had an opportunity to talk to her, Rihanna, to court her, to go to her house, to get her energy and her aura, you really think that he would
They can't help but use celebrities to prove a non-existent point that makes no sense at all.
Let that go. So if he is not courting you and giving you absolutely everything he's ever had and his most best A game of dating, of loving, of being with his dream girl, his dream wife, I'm sorry, you're just not it. He would not let you get away, and he would not let any other walking human man get your attention.
Just because a man cares for his woman doesn't mean that he has to offer her burnt sacrifices. What is that?
And this is my wifely opinion. What is this trend women keep saying that they're on survival mode? What are you surviving from? Instead of blaming men for not helping you, blame your parents or guardian for not teaching you discipline and how to control your impulsive thoughts. Your choices got you to a point where you're doing things by yourself. So stop saying that you're surviving and say that you're being a productive, mature, and responsible adult. If you are tired and you feel like you can't handle that, then let your parents claim you on your taxes this year.
Survival mode is used because it sounds dramatic and makes them look like victims.
A man providing is the bare minimum. Look at how many roles a woman carries. She works, she cooks, she cleans, she takes care of the children, she manages the home, she supports him emotionally, she's intimate with him, and she's still expected to look her best every day. Yet she gets called materialistic for asking for the bare minimum.
There's a difference between being provided for and demanding a life of endless luxury.
No, babe. You are not asking for too much. He's lucky to have a woman like you in his life. A good woman multiplies a man's life. He becomes more focused, more disciplined, more attractive, fitter, and more successful. So don't let anyone convince you that you need to settle for less.
Women like this love to take good men for granted. That is why they mistreat them.
I'm sitting at an airport in Brazil, and I don't know how a country can collectively have this many good-looking men. Either it's just because all the men here are my type, but they're all tanned, all tattoos, all like relatively tall, and I'm just like, I need to find myself a Brazilian man. Even like the security, the border officers, like even like the average like is like 8 out of 10. And if you're going through a really bad breakup, girls, book yourself a trip to Brazil because I'm sure you're gonna find someone.
It is disturbing how many of these women treat the world as their own personal meat market. It's actually crazy.
Some of you may think this is unrealistic, but I think it's just normal. I genuinely believe that every single woman deserves to receive $10,000 a month from her husband, from her boyfriend, whoever you're with, just for him to show his appreciation for you. And I think that is a standard that all men should be held to. And as a man, if you cannot hold yourself to that standard, then you should not be dating at all, honestly. That means you're just not financially ready to provide. You're not ready to be in the scene. And even more importantly, you're just not ready to get married.
If you honestly think that you are owed $10K a month, you don't need a man, you need a damn job.
Yet. See, I'm only 23 years old and my husband gives me over $50,000 every single month. But when we first met and we were dating and everything, he would give me $10,000. And I never had to once tell him to do any of that because that just came from him within himself. And there are a lot of men like that out there in this world. So you need to genuinely stop settling for less. And of course, I make my own money. I make over $150,000 every single month. But this money that my husband gives me is just money so I can go shopping or something, or I can go on a vacation. If I just am feeling stressed, I can relax.
That's not a relationship. That is a transaction. That is the world's oldest profession right there.
This money. I can literally do whatever I want with the money. I can give it to my mom. I can give it to my sister. I can give it to my family. I can help people with it. And apart from my husband just doing this because he wants to provide, he has also understood that the more money a man spends on a woman, the more money you're going to make. The more money that's coming out, the more inclined and more motivation you have to make that money back. So a lot of you men need to realize this, and I promise you your money is going to start coming up, and motivation to want to make more money is going to come harder than before.
How is giving your money away supposed to end with making more money? That is completely delusional.
When I was 43, I'd met my current partner and we wanted to have a family. I went off to the doctors and the GP took off her glasses, looked down at her notes and said, You do know how old you are, don't you? And I was like, yeah. And she said, that's not going to happen naturally. You'll have to go for IVF. We went for the IVF tests. I was told I had 0.7% chance of conceiving with my own egg.
Women like this think they have all the time in the world to start a family. They really do not.
The reason why men date younger women is not because of their physical appearance, their bodies. No, because today with plastic surgery and everything else, you barely know who is 40 and who is 18. Guys date younger women because they're easily manipulated. They're gonna be very happy with a few crumbs because maybe they didn't experience much in the world. They're gonna be just easily impressed. And it's way cheaper to date a younger girl.
Younger women come with less baggage and trauma. It is way more attractive to a man.
Yo, I have a question. So, like, I know I'm not ugly. Like, I know, like, and that's just real. I know I'm a cute little piece of, I'm cute. But, like, when I tell you, nobody asks me on dates, nobody DMs me, and y'all probably be like, well, nobody you probably like. Like, no, girl. All across the board, it be mute, quiet. And I'm starting to think, like, am I intimidating? Or are people like, do people actually think like, oh, she's too good for me. She got her life together.
Why exactly is she surprised? Modern women told men to leave them alone without exception.
Answer me this, please. If you are going out, where do you go? Because the last couple of weekends that I've been out, like in town, everyone has been 12. I'm over-exaggerating. Why do I always say 12? Everyone was really young, like has just turned 18. They're all getting ID'd at the door, right? So you've got all of the really young people. And then you go to somewhere else, like Wetherspoons, and then you've got all of the really older people, like older people. Where do the middle people go? Where do the people between 30 and 45?
Those people are supposed to be at home taking care of their families, not partying.
Go. Where do them people go? Because I don't know about it. Everywhere I went, it was like, I'm old enough to be your mum, or I'm old enough to be your child. Where do just all the middle people go? And that's not me being rude, but I'm just wondering, because I'm too old for clubbing, and I'm too young to be just sitting in Wetherspoons. So where do you go? I live in Maidstone, by the way, so if you're local to here, then where do all the middle people go? That's what I want to know. I just don't know if going out is for me anymore. Unless there's an event. Like I love a bingo bongo night. Love that. That's where the middle people go. But other than that, are we just all staying in? Are the middle people staying in? I don't know. Let me know.
In my opinion, she is too old to be going out and partying like that. It just proves that she never really actually grew up. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.